Hi and welcome to this presentation on apprenticeships. An apprenticeship is a real job where you'll gain hands-on experience, a salary and an opportunity to train while you start your professional career. There are hundreds of apprenticeships to choose from with a number of different companies throughout the country. Some have day or block release to college or university, but many are mainly work-based with an assessor coming to see you within that work placement. They can last from anything to a year to 6 years in length, and it depends on the level that you're studying and your previous experience or qualifications. There are many benefits to doing an apprenticeship, the first being that there is absolutely no experience necessary. You'll have regular ongoing support, mentoring and training from both experienced professionals in the workplace and at college. At least 20% of your paid working time is dedicated to training, and you'll have the opportunity to gain a full degree in some subjects without the cost of university. There are no student loans or study fees at all. You get paid while doing an apprenticeship. The minimum pay rate is £4.15 an hour, however many employers pay considerably more than this. You'll have all the same employee benefits, so you'll have holiday pay, pension, and you also have the student benefits such as subsidised travel discounts, access to college resources and full support from the college team. There are hundreds of apprenticeship options available in England. Weston College currently offers in excess of 70 plus, and this is being added to all the time. Some of the current ones we offer are business administration, law, health and social care, childcare, engineering up to degree level, environmental health, teaching assistants, animal care, and as I say, this is just a few of what we offer. Apprenticeships start at the intermediate level, which is level 2, and then progress up to degree level, levels 5, 6 and 7. A degree level apprenticeship is an amazing opportunity to gain a full bachelor's or master's degree qualification with on-the-job experience and no tuition fees or loans. We've just launched the new Environmental Health Management degree, which is a fantastic opportunity. Entry criteria varies for different apprenticeship levels, just the same as for a regular course. There are some key things you need to do before you start an apprenticeship. The first one is to study hard to achieve the best possible results you can on your current course. Decide on an area you wish to work and study in, and take the time to research different industries so you can make an informed decision. Lastly, create a CV which is targeted to the kind of role you're applying for. This is the document that we will send through to employers when you're applying for apprenticeships. There are a number of places you can look at in order to search and apply for apprenticeships. All of our vacancies are advertised on the apprenticeships area of the Weston College website. You can subscribe to our weekly vacancy bulletin and also follow our socials for updates on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. To ensure you see all available options, use the gov.uk, which is the National Apprenticeship Service website. All you need to do is set up an account, complete an online application form, and then you can start applying for these apprenticeship jobs. This online application is what's sent to the college handling it, so you need to pay particular attention and include lots of detail. Make sure you have a good comprehensive CV all up together. Be positive and proactive. You can contact companies directly to see if they employ apprentices and basically create your own opportunity. The apprenticeship recruitment team is here to help you all year round. We can help you with CVs, cover letters and give general advice and guidance. Contact Louisa, Naomi, Charlotte, Donna and Jane on 01934 411 594 or at apprenticeships@weston.ac.uk.
Welcome to the second part of this tutorial. I will be very briefly going through how to sign up and top tips for searching for apprenticeships on the Government Apprenticeship website. So let's get started. So we'll be starting from Google. If you type in find an apprenticeship, it should be one of the first search results to appear. Click on here, find an apprenticeship. and you'll pop up with a site like this. So if you scroll down, click Create an Account. Okay, so start by entering your details and make sure these are up to date because employers will need these to be able to contact you. Make sure that you create a secure password that you will actually remember. Accept the terms and conditions and click Create Account. You'll then be asked to activate your account, so you'll need to go to your email and find the activation code to do this. Then enter it in this box and click Activate Account. You'll then be taken to this page. You don't actually have to answer the questions here, but it does ensure that apprenticeship opportunities are equal for everyone. If you don't want to fill in this page, you can simply scroll to the bottom and click Skip. As you can see, at the top of the page, you'll be sent a verification code to your mobile number. It's really important that you do verify this number because it will allow you to receive updates about your applications, including when they might be closing, which can be quite useful. Once you've received the number to your mobile phone, just enter it in here. Once you've done that, it will give you a chance to review your personal details. Make sure you're correct, and then click Find an Apprenticeship. Okay, so now it's time to search for an apprenticeship. So it's important to note that the apprenticeship website actually has an interactive walkthrough, so we'll go through that together now. On the right here, you can click How to search for an apprenticeship. As you can see, if you know what type of apprenticeship you're looking for, you could potentially type some keywords in. If not, you can also click Browse to look at different apprenticeships in different sectors. You can also save your searches, which I'll get to a little bit later, and then you can find what you're looking for a little bit faster. Here, you can refine your search options. Now, although it does say type a keyword here, one of my top tips is that you actually leave this section blank, because that will enable you to be able to see as many opportunities as possible. You can either use your current location or you can pop in a postcode. Then think about the radius. How far do you want to search? So please note that this is a circular radius, which means if you're based, say, in Weston town, it could be that putting 30 miles means 15 miles of that reaches into the ocean and the other 15 miles reaches inland towards Bridgewater and Taunton and Bristol. After that, you can filter by apprenticeship level. Again, I actually recommend that you leave this at all levels because it depends highly on the entry requirements of the job description. You can also click Disability Confident. Now, if you want to reset your search options, you can start with blank fields or click Search. So as you can see, there's quite a few search results. So I tend to scroll down to the bottom of the page and click 50 per page just to make the search a little bit faster. I know it seems like a lot, but it can be really worth it to make sure that you don't miss an opportunity. So I'll click on this one as an example. This is what most, if not all, apprenticeship adverts look like on the government apprenticeship website. So up here you'll find the title and the company. Here you'll find a very short summary. Here, where it says apply for apprenticeship in green, that means you'll be applying through the government website. Sometimes it may also link you to the employer's website and you'll have to apply through there. On the left down here is all your necessary information for the apprenticeship, including the sort of wage you can be expecting, the duration and the start date. Over here, you've got a nice summary of what you're expected to be doing within the apprenticeship. As you scroll down, you'll find requirements and prospects. Make sure you have a look at this so that you know if you're eligible to apply. You can find more info about the employer and the exact location here. Down in training, it talks about the qualifications you'll receive. Usually it does tend to have a contact number here too, so if you have any questions about the apprenticeship, give them a call or shoot them an email. Okay, so now we're going to go through applying for an apprenticeship. If we scroll to the top here and click Apply for Apprenticeship. Your details will be saved, so make sure that they're up to date. Then enter in everything as prompted. When entering in your qualifications, make sure you add absolutely everything that you've received. If you don't know what your grade is yet because you're currently doing your qualification, make sure you pop it in as a predicted grade. Once you've added a qualification, it'll appear below. With work experience, you won't have much room to write anything, so make sure that you keep it brief and you can add more detail later. With training courses, think about anything you might have received, including something like first aid. The About You section is really important because this is the chance to really make yourself stand out to the employer. If you're applying through the government website, you'll generally be asked the same 3 questions, and that's: what are your main strengths, what skills would you like to improve, and what are your hobbies and interests? You get 4,000 characters per question, so I would advise that you write your answers out on a Word document and copy and paste them in. When thinking about your strengths, make sure that you have clear examples and you link it back to the job description. This goes for skills as well. The job description should tell you what sorts of skills you'll learn within the apprenticeship. Use that to help you answer this question. And last but not least, keep your hobbies and interests relevant. So for example, if you like football, talk about the communication and leadership skills and how that will come in useful within the apprenticeship. Around here, some employers may also ask additional questions on the government website. That's alright, just make sure you read the job description again and answer as best as you can. It's also advisable to do a bit of research on the company to make it as relevant as possible. If you're applying through the employer's website, they can ask any questions they like. So again, just make sure you're being thorough with your research. Click here if you have any learning difficulties. This won't hinder your application, it will just enable the employer to be able to help you. And also click if you have any support needs. You have 2 choices here. You can click Save and Continue if you're happy with it and would like to submit, or you can click Save to continue your application at a later time. For now, I'm going to click Save and Continue. As you can see here, you're able to review your application before you send it off, and then you'll have to tick a box to make sure that you've done that. If you'd like to view it at another time before submitting it, it will be automatically saved. You can find your saved applications up here, and you'll also be able to continue it. Once you've submitted an application, you'll be able to find that in the My Applications tab. If it's been completed, you will have the option to also read some feedback. You'll also have the option to see any responses from employers. It is quite likely that an employer will call or email you to arrange an interview if they'd like to see you, so just make sure that you're keeping a lookout on your phone, your emails, and on the My Applications part of your apprenticeship's dashboard. If you haven't heard anything after a while, use the employer's contact details to check up on your application. Lastly, new apprenticeships pop up all the time, so keep looking back if you don't find a vacancy that suits your requirements yet. Okay, so thank you for exploring the apprenticeship site. Remember, we're here all year to support you with exploring careers and your applications to university, apprenticeships, jobs, and more. Please find our details here. We are committed to responding to you as soon as possible, and no question is a silly question. If you would like to explore more career resources, check out our videos on applying to university and also visit our SharePoint site. Thanks very much and good luck with your apprenticeship applications.